All right, welcome back to another video in the Precision Baseball tutorial series. In this video, we're going to cover the pitcher card. So in the previous video, we talked about everything that comes on the batter card, but these are the pitcher cards. Again, you get the pitcher's name, you get his team and his season. So what season is the card for? We have his pitching handedness, so either right or left-handed, and then we have his primary role. His primary role is either as a relief pitcher or as a starting pitcher. I have not designated closers, although Soriano is a closer. I will allow you to do that if you want to designate particular players as closers. Feel free to do that based on their regular stats or however you want to play. A player is designated a relief pitcher if the number of games that he got into is more than half of his starts. So if he started more than 50% of the games that he got into, he's a starter. If he has started 50% or less, then he is a relief pitcher. So you're going to have swingmen who have kind of a larger stamina. It could be anywhere from 15 to 20. And that guy is probably, and if he has a relief pitcher tag, then he started some games, he's done long relief, he's kind of a swingman type. Just like the batter cards, we have each pitcher rated against left-handed and right-handed batters. And then that corresponds with this entire column here and the red against right-handers. Again, this is based off of multiple different types of evaluating multiple types of statistics. So what makes a pitcher effective? Strikeouts, walks, hit by pitch, home runs given up, that type of thing. So we're evaluating all of the pitcher stat lines, and then we're coming up with how effective he was against right-handed and left-handed batters. If the control of the at-bat comes to the pitcher and you're reading off of his play results, against a left-handed batter, you would read here, and against a right-handed batter, you would read here. We have all of his stats down here split, just like with the batters, and so you can see how he did against each different type of batter. He's 27 2/3 innings against righties, 25 1/3 against lefties. His K percentage, walk percentage, fly ball, line drive, and ground ball percentage, and his whip. Also, we have FIP, so not using ERA but using FIP for this game. And these are super helpful if you want to decide who to bring in. You can look ahead at the lineup. Is it a bunch of righties stacked together? You're going to need to bring in someone who's going to be good against right-handers. And because this is attuned and to splits, it actually makes some difference that you bring in a right-handed pitcher who's good against right-handed hitters. So that's actually, it has some meaning in this game. In fact, it has a lot of meaning in this game. Same with bringing in a pitcher or a hitter against a particular handed pitcher. That also has some meaning in the game. So because this is a simulation, you can follow these stats. This is a more digestible, maybe, way to distinguish what's happening up here in the play results. Just like on the batter card, green is for fielding. And so for each pitcher, you're going to find their range and their error rating. He's a 0, so he's perfectly average and not below or above average. And for each pitcher, they also have a hold rating. So that's their part in the base running game, base running being purple on the batter card. But they have a hold rating. His hold rating is 0, again, perfectly average as far as his hold rating, being able to control the running game. And this is based off of a number of factors, but it's an actual sabermetric stat. Same with the range and error ratings. And then finally, we have the pitcher stamina. The stamina for each pitcher is how many batters starting out on average this pitcher faced during the year. So the formula is total batters faced. Total batters faced divided by number of games. So not games started, but divided by total number of games. So if he had faced 20 batters in 2 games, then his stamina would be 10. So That's how you would figure that out. And stamina in this game is very dynamic. And so just because it's a 5 doesn't mean he's not going to face 7 or 10 or 12 batters. And it doesn't also mean that he's not going to face 2. He goes out and he walks 2 guys, he's already down to 1. And so because the stamina in this game is very dynamic, this number is a starting point, basically, for the game. And so that is the pitcher cards. Now we walk through the batter and the pitcher cards separately. And then in the next video, we will walk through the batter-pitcher interaction.